On Tuesday of this week, well, part of the day on Tuesday, in that courtroom in Manhattan, we had the gag order violation hearing for Donald Trump, where at one point his lawyer was refusing to answer questions from Judge Merchan, or at least wasn't answering them in any way that was appropriate or relevant, to the point where Judge Merchan had to get on to Donald Trump's lawyer and warn him that he is, quote, losing all credibility, which, as a defendant, you definitely don't want to hear a judge tell your lawyer they're losing their credibility in front of the jury, right? That's definitely a bad thing for a criminal defendant to hear in court. And it's definitely not good for a jury to hear that either. This pissed Donald Trump off. Pissed him off tremendously. So after court ended on Tuesday, Donald Trump went back to his Trump Tower in New York, stewed on it for a little bit, and then his anger boiled over, and he got on Truth Social and went after the judge, who of course humiliated his own lawyer. Here's what Trump wrote. Every single legal scholar and expert said that Soros-backed prosecutor Alvin Bragg has no case. The list includes Jonathan Turley, Greg Jarrett, Byron York, Andrew McCarthy, Mark Levin, Alan Dershowitz, Mike Davis, David Rivkin, Kristen Shapiro, Brad Smith, Andrew Cherkosky, and many more. So why won't they drop the case? Alvin Bragg never wanted to bring it, thought it was a joke, was furious at lawyer Mark Pomerantz. Will he be prosecuted for what he did? Highly conflicted, to put it mildly, Judge Juan Merchan has taken away my constitutional right to free speech. Everybody is allowed to talk and lie about me, but I am not allowed to defend myself. This is a kangaroo court, and the judge should recuse himself. So I can't help but notice that you also once again attacked a witness, and not just attacked him, Mark Pomerantz, of course, who will be called as a witness. You didn't just attack him. You actually suggested that Pomerantz may have committed a crime. Now, you see, the suggestion of that, will he be prosecuted? That's kind of borderline, maybe a little bit, could be, depending on the jury you get, a defamation lawsuit waiting to happen. You can't accuse somebody of committing a crime, which is why, much to a lot of people's, annoyance, I always have to say, allegedly. Trump allegedly did these things. If I do not say allegedly, that kind of opens the door to where, there's a possibility of a lawsuit. It probably wouldn't be successful. But anyway, we say allegedly because that's what it is. Unless they are convicted, they are not actually a criminal. It is all alleged. Nevertheless, Trump just accused Mark Pomerantz of committing a crime, suggesting that he should in fact be prosecuted. And I have not seen a single thing anywhere, anytime, any place that Mark Pomerantz did anything illegal. But Mark Pomerantz is going to be a witness in the case. And here Donald Trump is, after his own lawyer got humiliated in the gag order hearing, once again violating the gag order. And it didn't stop there. Because after Donald Trump put out this frantic and panicked post on Truth Social, he then sent out a fundraising email where he claimed that he is being held hostage. He said that the Biden witch hunt is holding me hostage in New York. He is a hostage. He is a victim. And that's what Donald Trump is trying to portray to his followers. I did nothing wrong. All of these horrible things happening to me are not because I may have done some bad things. No, God, no. It's because I'm winning in the polls, even though he's not. The polls right now do not show Donald Trump winning. In fact, among actual voters, a new poll came out this week. Among actual voters, Biden leads by 9 points. 9 points among the people that are actually going to show up and vote this year. So, yeah, you're not winning. Biden has no control at all over these prosecutions or the prosecution you're currently facing. He's not involved in it in any way. You're not being held hostage. You are free to leave nights and weekends. But Trump wants to make himself seem like poor, pitiful Donnie so that his supporters will give him a couple more dollars. Well, maybe they will. Maybe they won't. If they do, Trump has a little bit more money to keep paying his lawyers. But it is interesting to watch in real time as Donald Trump's brain crumbles into dust due to the anxiety and fear that he is currently experiencing.